Welcome everybody to the Nosscar Cup Series here, live on the Redline Racing Network. I'm Alan Bergen, just south in St. Louis here in the Tony Trapasso Memorial Studio. And we have a fun one here for you tonight, as we are going short track racing from North Wilkesboro. We have 25 cars signed in here, and so far Michael Tucker is on the provisional pole with 3 minutes in to qualifying. John Osborne, last week's winner at Pocono, here in the third position right now. And right now, let's go ahead and see if we can get on track with some of these drivers here. Let's see what Jason Metcalf can do on his qualifying, as he's decided to park it on the racetrack. Dan Helms decided to park it too. Jose out on track right now in the number 23 car. And first lap for Jose is going to be a 19.65. And his second lap, he's going to spin as he crosses the line. That's going to negate that time. We got Grant Salzano here, currently running 8th on his qualifying lap. His best time was a 19. We got 3 drivers qualify, and some drivers may be, not wanting to take a qualifying lap. So we take a quick look at the weather here in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. It's going to be 73 degrees in the air, so nice cool day in the stands. However, on the racetrack, it's going to be a hot one, 124 degrees under a clear sky with 42% relative humidity. So not a whole lot of humidity as these guys are getting ready to get gridded up. Let's go ahead and take a look at that starting lineup here tonight. We get rid of the weather here. And here we go on the pole here. Michael Tucker and Joshua Barr. On road number 2, you'll find last week's winner John Osborne and Cooper Metcalf. Row number 3, Josh Taylor and Travis Barnes will be linked to his outside. Row number 4, Connor D. James and Grant Salzano in 8th. Row number 5 is where you'll find Nick Bentz and Jordan McGraw. Row number 6, starting 11th, will be Morgan Lilly and that Busch Light Ford Toyota. And to his outside will be Shane Hart in the Robinhood 21. Row number 7 will be Kyle Kuykendall and Tyler Dorr. Go hard in 77. Row number 8 and 15th will be Samuel Morris and Justin Anagasaki in that number 97 car. On the row 9, starting to the inside, it will be T-Mac, Tyler McCurder, and Thomas Geyer. Row number 10 is where you'll find Justin Metcalf and Daniel Helms in the Michelob Ultra car. Row 11, you'll find RJ Croteau and Rob Shaw in that number. That's row 11. This is row 12. Garrett Jinks and Jose Ruiz will be starting 24. Starting row number 13, the Eliza Fisher sponsor number 6, and the Celsius sponsor 08 of Justin Knapp. And rounding out your field tonight in the We Build Summaries number 65, it'll be Chris Leota. That is your 27 car starting field tonight as we go trackside for tonight. Pace laps here. We are not running stages. 200 laps here for Wilkesboro. This is going to go by super fast. And they're going to take one more pace lap to get these guys' tires warmed up here. I want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight. Matt Mettler has the night off, so our broadcast partners from my brother from another mother, if you will, as we get ready to life advisor Joseph Floyd Harness. Grandpa, by Acre, because Leafs fans, it's showtime in Wilkesboro. Starting to beat and bang here. And it's going to be Josh and Michael Tucker side by side, Goodyear to Goodyear, down that front straightaway. Now there is an elevation on the front straightaway, and then you're going downhill down the front, and then you're going uphill on the back straightaway. Michael Tucker with the point here. Down this battle just a little bit. And we got our first caution tonight. First caution flag. We got through 3 laps. We'll just leave it at that. Caution number 1 out here. It's too early for guys to go on the pit road just yet, but nonetheless. Checking up here, the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates on the bottom of the 4th. Nathan Church just hits a single, and Cards up 3-0 on Pittsburgh. So 3-0 Pittsburgh, St. Louis on over Pittsburgh. Nathan Church with a 2-out single. We're gonna get doubled up here behind that iRacing.com race car. We're gonna be watching races here tonight. So race one is for the lead, race 2 is for the back of the field. It's only gonna be a matter of time before Michael Tucker got his car. Flag racing. Tucker on the button. We are back racing. Redline Racing Network. And there is live from the Josh Osborne area. They try to get that settled out. We find that it doesn't really work here in North Wilkesboro. 124-degree track temperature. These guys are getting towed around the bottom side. all but drove away Josh Taylor's 88. This Red Bull Bandit. And meanwhile, we got a whole guy to try to Justin Barr. Now, mind you, he started on the outside of the pole, outside pole, and he has all the way back here, outside of the top 5, just inside the top 10. And we have another yellow flag in this. So many laps. We are now filed out. No pit stop now. It is. There's the lane coming out of iRacing.com pace card. Solano not wanting to work on that position yet. Meanwhile, we're going back to green flag racing here in North Wilkesboro with the Nosscar Cup Series. Back to the ground, green flag once again. Lap 17, 16 laps in this. At this rate, Michael Tucker might not end up catching the back of the field, but he's going to the Red Bull Bandit takes second. Morgan Lilly wants it, and the 88 car has it of Josh Taylor. Joshua Mark with his hand. Running the hat. We got a lot of great battles back here. Sam Morris in that 94 car, the Applejacks ride. Another Daniel Helms. Ooh, no. Calamity just happened. Jose Ruiz in there. Daniel Helms. And Solano once again. Let's see. Daniel. getting to earn their paychecks tonight. And well, so is Barney the Flagger. '39 car, Michael Taylor or Tucker wants to log labs here, as he's got a fast hot rod. Wilkesboro here, and on Tuesday night, prime time is the right time. Short track racing at its best. There's going to be a lot of caution. You know, I wouldn't necessarily call it a wreck fest, but we're going to see some attrition here before too long. I believe Justin Knapp in the 08 car has effectively not taken the right. RJ Groto. Show you those pit stops and stuff real quick. And no stops until you get back to here. Tyler Doar takes fuel only. 4 tires for Thomas Geyer. 4 tires for Travis Barnes, T-Mac, Howland McCurder, and Cooper Metcalf. As we get ready to go back to green flag racing on the Redline Racing Network. Meanwhile, Michael Tucker drives off. Here comes Josh Taylor and Joshua Barr. 2 by 2 doing the Noah Third. Taylor gonna come be victorious in that little battle. We're gonna see a lot of comers and goers all night long. Comers and goers we're gonna see here. We're on lap number 27, 26 lap 10 to him. Eikendal in that number 12 car. Let's see what Gates King that is. Animated. Got an Osborne 2-shot car. He's shifting, almost using the they're almost 3 wide. It's almost like the back of the field is going to be. Got out running the left. Meanwhile, there's the eyeball test. That's what a 1.1 second gap looks like. Josh Taylor. Medium right second. Tyler Eikendal has put his name in the hat, or in the ringer. Morgan Lilly in a heated battle. Got the bar in the outside pole center. You got the 50 car of Rob Shaw in every report. He's putting his hat in that hat. So this is going to be a battle between the 6th and the 4th place cars. Lap number 33 is out here on Wilkesboro with the Nosscar Cup Series. Got past those 3 cautions already, and oh, here we are, making things happen. It's Shaw and Lilly are side by side, junior and senior. Lap number 34. Running out here, the number 50 car, Rob Shaw, gets past Morgan Lilly and Joshua Park. That's a 2-for-1 special. Bring them up there, the 42 car. Joshua Barnes trying to make a comeback. Here comes the 7 car though. Travis Barnes, he's looking for a 2-for-1 special himself. He's going to the inside, and Shane Hart crashed. He's captain the Robin Hood car. He's going to drive away. And he just gets loose. There goes the back end of the car, and he can't save it. Oh, man. No caution. Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, not missing anything up here, Michael Tucker just drove away with a 2.21 second lead over this man right here, Josh Taylor. They're all but single filed out now. Rob Shaw in that number 50 car, he's got a lock on it. I could all up 10. These guys are, well, and now they're spread out. Metcalf in the number 92 car. Earlier decided to play nice. Morgan Lilly. Oh no! Joshua Taylor, Joshua Parkin into the wall. He's gonna come slow on the speedway. Morgan Lilly gets into him. Getting from high above. And here you see Morgan Lilly just being right there, and Josh is going to get loose, and Morgan's going to get right into him. Oh man, what a... Morgan Lilly continuing on here. Joshua Barnes. From the 29 car, Jason Metcalf. Two of our neighbors from Florida. Now the back straightaway, Goodyear to Goodyear. And in front of Jason is Cooper, 92-29. Teammates and family members, from what I'm told. Applejack sponsored number 94 here just about a third of the way through this race. Not missing anything up in the front as Tucker just drove away to a 2.5 second lead. Everything all seems found out. Joshua Barnes standing in stock and that 34 car up the top right up to the wall. And we got our yellow flag of the night. Let's see what happened here. Thomas tire crashes here. And the Elijah gonna get into him? Oh, gets him a little upset, and then he just loses the car. Elijah Fisher gonna come to a stop. Wow. All right, caution number 4, 4 calls here tonight, and everybody's gonna come in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and step aside. You're gonna hear the sights and sounds of iRacing here. And we're gonna go and we'll be right back. number 64 up 200. Michael Taylor so far in the leader as he is led every day pretty much flag here on a Tuesday night in prime time. I'm Alan Bergen alongside Casper the Friendly Ghost here in the Tony Trapasso Memorial City just south of the city. And the closest battle we're going to find right now is Rob Shaw and Justin Anagasaki. Almost halfway here. Lap 100 will be the halfway point. We're 64 laps into this, excuse me, taking 65 laps down. Not really missing anything out of the top. As Michael Tucker has essentially put his feet on the counter and back him out. Meanwhile, Joshua Barry started an outside pole. He's currently right back inside the top 5, but he's got the 77 car Tyler Nilhart right on his tail. And then Morgan Lilly right behind him now. Morgan Lilly's under fire right now from teammate driver. And then behind him, we got Shane Hart. This is a 3-car battle, see how it plays out here. T-Mac looking to the inside. Meanwhile, oh yeah, here comes that 21 car, Robinson good car, trying to rob him. T-Mac Tyler McMurder here on lap number 70, almost 200. Now, Michael Tucker is starting to catch it back in the field. This is going to happen eventually. There we go. That's the camera. Started on the pole, had an even low. He just had an eye-opening moment. Now under caution for the 5th time. We come back out to the light here. And we're going to see what happened to Mr. Elijah Fisher. 94 car, Sam Morris gets loose. Oh no! So it all started with Sam Morris. Let's go to Sam Morris. Oh. Hard. Elijah Fisher, Michael Taylor. Michael Tucker continues to lead us. What we're going to do, what I like to do when I do Meanwhile, we got a race to still to get here. And it's gonna be Michael Tucker back to green flag as he's on the button. And we are off and running. Grab your dance partner. Lap number 77. Tucker gets out to the hole shot here. Meanwhile, it's the battle of the Josh. Josh Barr against Josh Taylor. We've seen this one. Josh Taylor, he was the victor of this battle. He's going to be, they're going to make contact. He stayed green. On lap number 78, we're almost halfway. Meanwhile, we got a whole Cadillac car right around the bottom wall. And at number 55. Lily goes down. Morgan Lily. He's got to park it there and no caution there. We're going to stay green. They get it going. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Got the bar. Gets second position from Josh Taylor here. And number 97 car. Tyler Dohar in that number 77 car. He's looking to the outside of it again. And here comes the car battle here. This is going to be a battle for sixth position. Be long until Michael Tucker catches Morgan Lilly. Morgan Lilly just coming off turn 2. Michael Tucker is entering turn 1. A lot of ground that he's got to make up. Meanwhile, back in the race, Josh Taylor making another run to Joshua Barr. Here comes Dohar to the outside. He's going to make a way. He's going to get around the 7 car. Getting it around at 7, double that. Well, that's how we go on. He's going to try to get around the double natural of Dohar. And he does it so effortlessly. Dohar going to fall back. Here comes the 7 car of Barnes. He's the one to get that 2-for-1 special. They're almost going to go on. And then there's Shane Harr and the number 2 Harr on the inside. Dohar, can he get the position? We don't know. Why not? Shane Harr pitched to the outside. Think about shooting the middle. We're in the leading there. This is a hard fought battle. Meanwhile, Michael Tucker is out to have second lead over Travis and that 77 yard. Meanwhile, Travis Barnes is going to be the victor of this battle. Currently sits in the 4th position. These guys are spread out. Here comes Yannick Assack. He is on the inside. Barnes here. Lap number 89 of 288 laps in the history book. There's Michael Tucker right now. And Morgan Lilly's got Morgan Lilly's coming off turn number 4. Michael Tucker is just entering turn 4. Blows it in on Morgan. Morgan's really got to run here. 13 seconds behind, so that's almost a half a lap. from half lane. And Jason Metcalf was that 97 car under pressure. Got the bar, and they are on you. 29 car. Because T-Mac, Tyler McMurray, in the inside, can you find the news and slide up in front of the car? T-Mac. Back at the ranch, Tucker closing in on the Morgan. 41. Morgan's really got to run. He's got to start making up the ground. He's got to prevent himself from falling out. Garrett Jenkins showing crash. Let's see what happens to Garrett. He's going to jump right to the pitch. Yes, up. And just as we say, meanwhile back at the ranch, O'Hart has slowly eaten into Tucker's interval there, that big lead he had. Meanwhile, it's looking like a 2-horse battle. On board with that number 6. O'Hart started 14, he's had a real up and down day. He's here to shift. Here's just now 2-3 laps away from halfway. See that elevation change. Downhill. Tyler just had a really good really started running. Doar is at 7/10 of a second. There's the eyeball test down the back straightaway. Travis Barnes in the 7 car still leading into that rhythm. But here's the proverbial third. And come down the road a year and a half later right now. 100 laps to go. And now 99 laps. Tucker got 99 laps. Travis Barnes isn't one, but Dohar is. This battle's starting to heat up here. It's the interval. It's going to take one mistake on Tucker and Dohar's there. Travis Barnes trying to catch this battle as we got a battle for it. 4 seconds. Hard, Travis Hart getting ready to duke it out. Meanwhile, say that Tucker drives away, and now Doar is up to Tucker. Now once they get to Morgan Lowell, he's gonna have decisions. But you still got Nick Fitz there. There's Michael Tucker. Tyler Dohar. Ooh, Tucker gets into the wall. Here comes Dohar. Now separates these two. Metcalf. They're going to go Goodyear to Goodyear. Here comes Daniel Helms. Behind him. Ooh, they're going to touch again. Up to a second, and now he's closing in on Grant Saldano there. Grant Saldano already a lap down. Take that back. Still on the lead lap. Now, whenever Tucker gets through Saldano, that's the question that's going to be answered. And at any point, what Tucker's got to do, he's got to get around Saldano efficiently. Between him and Dohar. Number 14 car. We're about to find out the Tucker in right behind Dohar. Tucker's going to take the outside line here. We're going to see how efficiently he can get around the Saldano. He does it with, oh, no, he's going to race it a little bit. Okay. With 8 laps to go, Tucker's going to get around the 14 machine. Now, because Dohar get around there in the 9 car. Because now he's going to have Travis Barnes on his team. Dohar still got to get around. 14 car. Here comes the 7 car of Barnes. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to get around Dohar for second place. Dohar cannot be happy with the 14 car. Back up with 75 miles. Go ahead and do another cranky run session, and let's see if we can Welcome back to North Wilkesboro. Lap 131 and 200. Well past the half. We got 70 laps left to go. Ladies and gentlemen, checking out the Carlos game. Solo forward, just eyes up with a solo shot. And all the guns are off. End of the game. Meanwhile, Shane Hart now lap down, same for Ford. Would be the next car to go lap down. Well, same for Ford, the next car to go lap down now. There's Morgan Lilly, the next car to go lap down. And he's battling Hagedal and Shane Hart. Already a lap down. Barnes trailing Tucker there. I think 1 second and a half. Meanwhile, you got Rob Shaw trying to try to get one. And these leaders are really going to have to, they have to take it. Flying down. Does every 2 seasons until he runs out of talent and he takes the keys back over. Not my words. Not my words. We were watching Michael talk put a shellac on Travis Barnes. Travis Barnes trying to catch him. And then you got the Red Bull Renegade of Red Bull Renegade, Red Bull Bandit, it doesn't matter. Josh Taylor there just has Eliza Fisher separating these two. Don't forget though, Sunday they're looking for real world racing. Indianapolis 500 taking place, 600 on Sunday night. Eliza Fisher trying to get around the 7 car. And it looks Dohar now left down. Ready to get stop there. 141 weeks. Effectively have 60 laps left to go. And it's all Michael Tucker all day long as he's getting ready to go around. Dohar to put Dohar 2 laps down. Dohar actually got on lap himself. He's going to get one of those laps back. Continue to be important. Morgan Lilly is up next on the list. Michael Tucker. Morgan Lilly, 16 seconds behind the race leader. And just as I mentioned, the shellacking that Tucker has put on the field. Here comes Travis Barnes. Travis Barnes is closed in within a half a second. These lap cars are definitely giving Tucker a race for his money. least the run we got. There's 55 laps to go. And there he is, 0.23 seconds, 0.3 seconds. That's the interval right now. There's the eyeball touch. You're seeing it live on the screen. Travis Barnes looking to the inside. He knows that that the 39 car of Tucker is out aggressive. Goes to the outside line. All Barnes has got to do, he's already caught him. He's won half the battle. 0.25 now. A quarter of a second. 0.19. There's a clean racetrack in front of these guys. And that was the slip up that Travis Barnes needed. Travis Barnes gets to the lead. Tucker, he's going to bring it down pit road. Josh Taylor is now 0.75 behind him. Here comes T-Mac, Tyler McMurder also. We have 52 to go. 52 laps remain. 148 minutes, but make it 51 laps. We're gonna have a 50 lap sprint to the end here, and right now it's all Travis Barnes right now. Tucker still on pit road. He's gonna go 2 laps down. Down pit road. Tucker's still 1 lap down. Laps remain here. From North Wilkesboro. Travis Barnes out of the lead, and that's when Tucker put on the purple here and headed down pit road. Now we're going to take a look at these pit stops here. Everybody coming out of these tires. Now, Tucker hasn't finished the second lap of this race. Eichendall in danger of going another lap down. Taking a look at the weather here. That track temperature has actually gone up. It started out at 100. It's now 135 degrees on the racetrack. The air temperature, though, full 73 degrees is the camera right now. Working this wind at 2 miles an hour, so we got a little bit of a breeze. Still under bright sunny sky and some relative humidity. Right now, Tyler McMurder, T-Mac, right there, looking to the inside of, well, he's going to go to the outside, as he made a full out of me. He's going to try to pull the power move. Can he do it? With 45 laps remaining. Tyler McMurder takes over the race lead over Travis Barnes. He actually goes the rest of the way on fuel. So. That's John Osborne all the way back to Osborne with a 3-second gap. That's what you need to get to the lead. And you can tell that the fancy hours are starting to wind down. Nonetheless, T-Mac, Tyler McMurder in the race lead here. And he's got the cover of Stan Morris. Whoa, hello. Can't do that. can't park there. We got contact with 81 in there. We got contact with the 81 car and the 28 car. Cars a lap down. Getting ready to. We got trouble. It's gonna be Nosscar and the number 50 car. 2 lap cars gonna get together. Nosscar drives away. Let's see what happened to Travis Nosscar here. And it looks like he's up and there it is. Hard look to the inside rotation. No need to show you another ring. Let's show you the same thing. As the 77 machine of Dar comes up, and more than likely doesn't realize that Rob Shaw is there. Wholesale pit stop. John Osborne going to win the race off of Michael Tucker. He's going to come back to the point. He's going to get his lap back and then come down pit road nice and easy. Easy does it. T-Mac, Tyler, Converter back on the race track. Ball game in favor of the Cardinals. We're back to green flag racing here. T-Mac with the lead. Whoa, the leader's going to get to the wall. That's going to allow Josh Taylor to get up close with the 7 car. They're going to go door handle. Good gear. And guess who's just right back in this race right now? T-Mac, Tyler McWhorter. He won this race. He effectively the hard charger up 16th spot. Top 3 trying to get a win, make it the worst race. John Osborne, last week's winner, trying to get around to Anna's get sacked 4. He's going to do that. Don't count Osborne out just yet. We have one left. It's anybody's race. Anything can happen. guys are superheroes right now. Michael Tucker back there in ninth position. He was your pole sitter, mind you. John Osborne closing in on the number 7 car, Travis Barnes. It is a 4-car battle between Hot Rod and Jordan McGraw trying to catch up to John Osborne and the 44 car. 29 laps remain here. T-Mac under fire from Josh Taylor though. The Red Bull Bandit putting T-Mac under fire. Dohar going to the inside, trying to get out of the way. Here comes Travis Barnes. With 28 laps to go. If John Osborne wants a shot, he's got to go now. The sands of the hourglass are starting to run out. Travis Barnes continues to lead this one as he runs third. T-Mac, Tyler McMurray, here's the lead. The Red Bull Bandit, T-Mac, the Red Bull Bandit. He's trying to make a race out of it. John Osborne is one spot out of the podium. Last week's winner, Pocono. Trying to go back to back. Fourth position. He's driving the wheel off the thing with 25 laps to go. That's a Saturday night short track feature now. There's Graham Salzano getting out of the way for T-Mac. The Red Bull Bandit has the number 38 car out Josh Taylor. Right there on his tail, it's 2.5 seconds. Taylor gonna go back to work on the inside. He would love for two of these cars to get doubled up. Travis Barnes starting to fall back in his clutch with John Osborne. Taylor, 21 laps. Taylor looking to the inside, can't quite get there. He gets a little bit. Can he make the run? Here. 20 laps left to remain. Taylor should have this time by. McMurray still hanging on to the lead. Taylor has the run now. Goodyear John Ford special and it down the front straightaway. McMurray goes washes up high. Here comes Josh Taylor. Alex McMurray hanging on to the lead. Josh Taylor gets a better entry. And just McMurder's just beating the 88 car off turn number off the corner exit there. John Osborne a second and a half back. 18 laps remain. The stands of the hourglass is starting to run out for the 88 car. Of Josh Taylor to make this back. Taylor squeezing it out, throwing haymakers. And the longer that Josh Taylor rides behind the 46 car, that's going to allow for Travis Barnes to catch up. Shane R going to go put John Osborne back to 15, working on John Osborne. Our pole sitter right now, Michael Tucker, he is all the way back in 7th, but they're 8th position. 15 laps remaining. Not a lot of time. See Josh Taylor there on your screen, right? Everything closed in on that 46 car. Of T-Mac Tyler. To the inside, he's going to give him another look. And can't make that pass. He's going to have to move him. Who he tries to. Can't make him stick. I don't understand how Josh Taylor has tried for the last 30 laps to make this pass. He's gonna have to do the bump and run. There's no way around it. T-Mac is getting way better runs off the corner. 12 laps remaining. Josh Taylor better start throwing the kitchen sink. Think about everything else he has. That T-Mac, Tyler McMurder, if he wants to have a shot at this. Right now, that 12 car, Kyle Kuykendall, is going to be his best bet. McMurder's got a decision to make here. McMurder going to stick with the money line. 9 laps remaining. And McMurder gets around the 12 car efficiently. Josh Taylor also gets around the 12 car efficiently. 8 laps remaining here on the Redline Racing Network here from North Wilkesboro. It's going to be McMurder, and it's going to be Josh Taylor. Essentially a three-horse battle right now with 7 laps to go. Travis Barton's getting into the mix here. T-Mac, Tyler McMurder has 6 laps. They get around Grant Saldano once again. Grant Saldano not having a day that he wanted here. Off of turn number 4, it's going to be 5 lanes in here, 5 laps to go for T-Mac Tyler McMurder. Wow. To go for T-Mac as he comes up turn number 4, Josh Taylor. I think it is running out of time, 4 laps to go. Does he have enough for one last shot at it? 4 laps remain. 3 laps to go. Josh Taylor's got to do something here with 2 laps remaining. Out of turn number 3, the popsicle sticks go out. We have 2 laps to go. On the back straightaway, T-Mac Tyler McMurder is getting way better corner exit than Josh Taylor. On the back straightaway. Into turn 3, into turn 4, the popsicle sticks go down the white flag about. And we are racing back to checker. Tyler McMurder, T-Mac up 16 spots to assume the race lead, but had to look back. Josh Taylor continues to try to struggle to get by at the 46 car. Off turn number 4. T-Mac Tyler McWhirter is going to win at North Wilkesboro. Josh Taylor going to finish second. Travis Barnes on the podium. Shane Hard just finishes fourth. As these guys, Tyler McWhirter gets ready to burn it down. On the front straightaway, celebrating the front off stage. Tyler McMurder. Meanwhile, we try to get these guys up here in the booth. We still are not able to do that, so we're gonna have to rely on them to make their way up here to the waiting room. And we have our second place finisher, Josh Taylor, the Red Bull Bandit. How's it going?
How you doing?
I'm doing absolutely wonderful. First of all, you finished second here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Take us through that race and what more you could have needed to get around Tyler.
I guess I mean they were on a different strategy on the long run. They had maybe like 20 lap fresher tires. So instead of, being in second or third, I ended up falling back to like sixth or so once the tires caught up, and I couldn't really hold anybody off then. And we kind of just grinded back to the top 5, and I think we were like the second best car all night. It just depends on who really had the clean air. And, I think this might be my fourth second place finish. So, I mean, it's good. Had a good race. We just got to find some victories at some point before this regular season ends.
Yeah, absolutely. It looked like you had great corner entry, but T-Mac just was just so much better off of turn number off the corner exit. But
yeah, he had that high line rolling.
He sure did, and here at short tracks, it's all about passing those lap cars efficiently. But before we get you out of here, Josh, who do you want to thank and who helps you get it done on the 88 car?
I want to thank Time Act for inviting me to this league. I've had a blast this year. I appreciate you guys, you streaming the race and broadcasting, and hopefully it was a good one. We kind of got off to a little bit of a rocky start, but I feel like after the nerves kind of settled and people started getting a hold of their car, we kind of put on a little bit better show in the second half. So, yep, shout out to you guys, and yep, y'all have a good night.
All right, you too, Josh. Congratulations on second place. We'll see you on the next one.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the boss man of the Nosscar Cup Series, T-Mac, Tyler McMurder. Tyler, how's it going?
I'm doing quite well. I can't believe I'm standing in victory lane. How are you doing, Alan?
Man, I tell you what, not only are you staying in victory lane, but I'm 99.9% sure you are the hard charger tonight. Up 16 spots from where you started. It was looking pretty grim there, but got off the corner just a little bit better than Josh. And take us to that race and what you were experiencing out there in the race car tonight.
Yeah, see, I knew I was going to have my work cut out for me. The goal was not to go out and win once I realized I was going to be starting 17th in a 27-car field. So, and with how slick and how loose the track was and how hot the track temperature was, and it was going up and up as the day was going along, I knew that everyone was going to be a little all over the place, and I figured we had a high probability of having a some crashes, some cars getting sideways, especially early in the going when everybody's kind of still getting used to the track and trying to establish where they're going to run for the race and find their line and things like that. And I was right. Fortunately, I was able to miss a lot of the early chaos there. And I was able to keep the number 46 Best to Dawn Brewing Company Chevy car in one piece. I ran that one strategy long there, hoping for, honestly, I was hoping for a yellow at some point, but then everybody started to pit. And I didn't think that they were going to come all the way back around on fresh tires to catch me. So then I started hoping the yellow wasn't going to fall, because I think I might have won the race if we kept going green there for that last run. I think that last caution I thought burned me at the time, but it turned out to be a blessing. I was able to hold off Josh Taylor and Travis Barnes and everybody there on that restart. Thank you to both of them for racing me clean. They both could have very easily taken me out at any point during this race, and they didn't. They raced like gentlemen, and I love seeing that. Love doing that. Can't believe I won this race, man. It's the first time since 2022 that I've won multiple races in a single Cup Series season here in Nosscar. It's a tough series.
Yeah, absolutely. But before we get you out of here, Tyler, who do you want to thank and who helped you get it done on that number 46 ride?
Yeah, I can't thank the admins enough to this series. They work so hard. They pay close attention during the race. Tyler Dohar, Jason Metcalf, Gabe Wood, Morgan Lilly, Justin Knapp has been up in the race tower, the control tower, watching over things as well lately. Everybody does a great job, and everybody here seems to have the same common goal, and that is to, provide a fun and competitive and clean place to come and race and have a good time doing it, where all of your results matter and all of your stats get archived and documented. Thank you to all of them for helping.
Oh yeah, absolutely, and thank you for making the Redline Racing Network your exclusive home of NASCAR here. Tyler, as we come up on Memorial Day weekend, and here we are. You parked it in Victory Lane. What is it about this short track and things and about this track that really fit your driving style?
That's a good question. I'm really not too sure. Compared to the old North Wilkesboro layout, I haven't logged too many laps here. The old North Wilkesboro layout, I'll be honest, it suits me well because I run mini stock at Peterborough Speedway up here in Canada in real life outside the sim. And you need to drive the old North Wilkesboro layout the exact same way that you need to drive Peterborough Speedway, at least with the mini stocks. So this track is very special to me. It's a track that I do strive to be good at. I want to be good here, and I want to be near the front for these North Wilkesboro races. The new layout is new to me, but I think that there was just so many different grooves to pick from. It really all depended on how low your brake bias was and how hard you wanted to push your car for how long. And those couple of variables there would really dictate as to how I would run this track. But it's a momentum track, that's for sure. Stay in that rhythm, stay disciplined, and don't gas it or break it too early or too much, because you'll go around in a hurry. It's a tough track, Alan.
Well, great stuff here tonight, and wonderful show that you guys put on there. A little bit rocky of a start, but once again, congratulations on the race win tonight, and we'll see you after the holiday break.
Thanks again, Alan. Thank you, Redline Racing Network. Good night, guys. Thank you.
Yep. You have a wonderful night as well. And that's just gonna about do it here for the interview portion of tonight's show. Let's take a look at these results here. As we heard from your top three, Shane Harder is going to bring it home fourth. Michael Tucker, your pole sitter, is going to bring it home fifth. Last week's winner, John Osborne, going to bring it sixth. Justin Anicastock going to bring it home seventh. Eighth's going to go to Morgan Lilly. Hot Rod Jordan McGraw will finish ninth. Running out your top 10 will be Daniel Helms. And you'll see the rest of the finishing order scrolling at the bottom of your screen. We were at North Wilkesboro tonight as this track is 0.51 miles in length. Your hard charger tonight and winning the race is Tyler McMurder, T-Mac. Michael Tucker led the most laps with 146. And he's got the fastest lap of the race and the pole position. 6 total cautions for 24 laps and 4 different lead changes. We went 200 laps at 102.29 miles. And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it here for the Redline Racing Network. I want to thank Matt Metler for giving me the keys and trusting me with the broadcast booth here tonight. And as we like to say, as you walk through the streets of life, please don't play in traffic, everybody.